night, everybody. Here we go. Friday, TGIF, everybody. TGIF. Welcome to Stafford's Music Studio. Thanks so much for joining us. That's right. Get your drink on, get ready for some live talk tonight. Music, guitars, gear, anything else you got going. That's a good groovy tune right there. All right, everybody. Without further ado, let's bring in my brother from another mother, co-host for tonight's show, Mr. Joe Wentz, everybody.
Hey,
what up, Joe?
What's going on, man?
Friday, we made it. Another Friday.
It's Friday, man.
Here
this
we go.
is what we look forward to, man.
Yeah.
I know I do anyway. I mean, everybody does, but
Yeah, it'd be a little better if I wasn't working tomorrow, but it's still, Friday's Friday, man. It still feels good.
And you know what I didn't think about until my wife and I were at the store earlier today,
Yeah.
and the young lady at the cash register said, she was talking about, I said, yeah, everybody having a good day? She's like, yeah, even though it's Friday the 13th. And I was like, I totally forgot that.
That's right. I need Friday the 13th music. It is Friday the 13th, everybody.
Totally forgot.
Holy crap. Stay indoors. Watch the show.
Yeah.
Do not go outside. Don't answer the door.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until that girl said that. And I was like, oh, yeah, it is Friday the 13th.
Ooh, boy. Friday the 13th.
I never believed in none of that stuff, but I thought it was just funny that she said that.
You don't believe in it?
No, I don't believe
in all of it.
The superstition kind of thing. I don't know.
Oh, man. I don't even know where my monster vocal is.
What do you mean, Joe? You don't believe in it?
God damn it. What? That is not it.
Guess you're not a pussy after all.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
Oh. Anyway, drum shot.
Right out the gate. Let's see if we can
Right out
find
the gate.
Let's see if we can find the
gate, right?
So the what you're looking for would be on page 2. On
Page 2.
Go to page
Chapter
2.
3.
And it's going to be right under the pitch up effect.
Oh yeah, no, I.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Woo.
Joe, you got it going on.
You ain't afraid no ghost.
No. That's a whole nother episode right
Oh,
there.
that's a whole nother episode.
I mean,
What the hell am I saying?
I can go into a story that really happened to me when I was younger, but this is music, gear, and talk and guitars. I'm not gonna. But
Well, I did a cardinal sin this week. Cardinal sin.
Uh-oh.
I threw a guitar in the dumpster.
What?
Yeah.
I hope it was a really, something that.
It was a piece of shit. I was
Okay.
looking at it.
There we go.
So I threw it right in the dumpster. I
Okay.
just chucked it in there. I'm like, someone's going to see a stringed up guitar. It was an electric guitar. I forget the name of it. I got it. How the hell did I end up with that thing? But anyway, it come out of some like college student music room thing that the building was getting demoed, and I thought it was like worth something, and I tried selling it and nobody wanted it, and then took it to Guitar Center. I was going to trade it in, and they wouldn't even give me $50 for it. I'm like, all right. So do I start it on fire, smash it in a video, and then I was going to do one of those options, and then I was just cleaning the garage, and because I also have equipment out there for when we practice out there, and then I just like screw it, threw it in the back of the truck. It was weird as I tossed it into the dumpster. I'm like, bet no one has ever seen a guitar like that in a dumpster before.
I wonder if somebody jumped in there and got it out, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I've even offered to give it away, and some people turned it down. So
Wow, it must have been a really piece of crap.
pretty much, the duct tape on the neck really turned people off. But fucking duct tape
Duct
on
tape.
the neck. So
Okay.
how do you fix a cracked neck? You put duct tape on the cracked neck. It's very simple, very quick, and it
Wow.
works.
Talk about a quick fix, man.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay, let's.
that's funny.
Nelson Rodriguez, what's up, man?
Hey,
Nelson.
man. Let me go to my
Yeah.
applause for you, sir. There we go.
Yeah, man. See what's going on, TGIF. Let's see what else we got here. Leo Metal Guy.
Leo Metal Guy. What's
Oh,
up?
what am I doing here? I might be screwing a couple things up. Hold on. Here we go.
There it is.
Stafford's Music Studio. Is it true that Friday the 13th brings out the wuss? Yes. Yes, it does.
That is correct. And Joe's not a pussy.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Mike has himself. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
What's up, player? What else we got going?
What's up,
Right?
Mike? How you doing, man?
Joe Wentz, Leo, Frank C in the house. What's up,
Mr.
brother?
Frank. Mr. Frank.
Evening, sir. Good evening. The stream is not for kids. If you don't want them to hear curse words. I did mark that in the edit.
Oh.
Always after me Lucky Charms.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Blue diamonds, purple horseshoes, you name it.
Damn. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. So how was your week, man?
Oh, golly. It was good, man. I was glad that it finally got to the end. I was seeing a lot of accidents this week out on the road, man. People starting to get out on the roads. You know, holidays almost here, and yeah, I was glad. If I can get next week out of the way, man, I'll be on vacation. So
Ooh,
that's what
yeah.
that's what I'm. You know, that's
I
what I'm
think I
looking
got
forward to.
Next week, and then Tuesday, Wednesday. So work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday work. And then I think it's the same the following week for part of our bonus. I think, New Year's January 1st. I think we got the 31st and 1st off. I don't know, something like that, but yeah, I think the kids start Christmas vacation
Yeah.
after next Friday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's cool, man. I did get one new thing this week. Nothing really like you use for playing, but I did order a new I ordered myself the dust cover.
Oh, you did get that. Oh.
What's that? Pretty reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It's nice. I just figured
Yeah.
I've had other mixing boards and stuff where I threw like sheets and stuff over it, and I figured I'm like, hell, if they make something for the Roadcaster, I'm gonna get a dust cover. What the hell?
Yeah. I think it works good. I mean, I didn't get mine from the official Roadcaster store, but I got mine I don't know. I think it was Amazon where I got mine. So
Yeah, and
and
I guess I
it's
coulda
just
did that
plain. It
too.
doesn't have nothing. It doesn't have nothing on it. It's just so I just put one of my stickers on it.
oh yeah, this just comes with the
Yeah. Well, that's the official. But that's cool.
could put a King Cobra sticker on it, like the
There you go.
background I have right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, man.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe. I mean that it's this close to Christmas already, and we got 1 week left. That's
Yeah.
it.
No, it is going so fast. Leo says, Stafford Music Studio, did you really throw it away because you got mad at it because you were learning a hard song and blamed the guitar? Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. I've had enough of this.
It's not me, it's the equipment, man. I'm gonna have better
when I
equipment.
first started playing, I did the same thing. I took my guitar and threw it across the room, but it landed on my bed, so it didn't hurt the guitar, thankfully. But
What
I
happened
did
was
that.
I have so much gear everywhere. So we have a PA drum kit, full our good gear band set up down here, and I also have my B team gear in the garage for practicing
okay.
outside. So we're not carrying this shit up there.
Yeah.
And then I have the C team gear up in my living room, in the great room.
Man.
So then as the holidays hit, I walk upstairs. There's my Line 6 Spider 3. There's a guitar. There's another guitar. So like, I asked my wife, like, what's up? Like, she's like, well, I'd really like to get it out of here. I'm like, well, I'd really like to keep stuff in here. So I'm like, all right, I'll take that amp to the guitar. I have a workbench with sets of PAs and monitor speakers on it. And I take the amp out there, and my garage was just getting too full. I'm like, nobody's going to play that guitar. Seriously. Nobody. I'm not going to. I couldn't trade it in. They wouldn't even give me $50 for it.
No.
And if somebody's just starting to learn guitar, I don't even want them to learn on a piece of shit like that.
No. No.
I forget what it was called even. It was, God, I should have.
Some generic piece of crap.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I'm just like, well, maybe I should smash it in a music video. But then you can get lashback from there. I'm always like, my luck, I'd try to smash a guitar in a guitar video and put about a 2-inch splinter into my hand.
Oh,
you know what
good
I mean?
Lord. We don't want that.
Don't you ever worry about that? You see those guys that smash the guitars.
I
Like,
never understood that. I mean, yeah, they say it's all in rock and roll. That's all fine. Well and dandy, but I just never, I'm like, dude, if you're going to smash it, just give it to somebody that needs a guitar. Don't, I never understood it. I know it's all for show, but.
Or do what I did, throw it in the dumpster.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's that bad.
I wouldn't give that to anybody that's starting, because if anything, you give someone a piece of shit like that, it'll just, deter them from probably, I mean, you know what I mean? You gotta have something in the middle. Some
kind of mid-tier. Yeah, that's, Frank C said, was it a Glary guitar? Was it one of those?
It might have been. It was old as shit. It was really old.
Oh, it was really old. Okay.
And I thought, ooh, it might be worth something. I probably got a picture of it somewhere. I can't believe, for the life of me, I can't think of what the name is, but I will figure it out. Somewhere I have a picture of that junker.
But either way,
it
wasn't.
It was a Gibson with a bullseye on it. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. No, it was
like, what? Wait a minute.
It was
something's wrong here.
No, I almost think it started with an F, but it wasn't like a Fernandez or nothing like that. It was a name I never heard before that I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
Like I said, guitar is pretty bad on Guitar Center. I mean, I think I even offered them 25, and they just said no, we don't want it. And
I've seen that in person. I've seen my friend Ralph and I were at a Guitar Center a couple years ago, and this guy comes walking in with like 3 or 4 guitar cases, and he wants to see what Guitar Center will give him for it. And they's like, yeah, man, just open it up. Let's take a look at it. And I've never seen anybody in Guitar Center look at somebody and say, nah, we're not going to give you nothing. Because, see, we didn't realize till later, the guy bringing in the equipment, or bringing in the guitars, he didn't know nothing about guitar. He didn't know nothing.
yeah.
And he brought in like 2 or 3 of these guitars, and Guitar Center said, nah, they're not worth our time and trouble. So you might want to go to a pawn shop or something, which you know how that goes. So the guy leaves, and we were getting ready to leave because we were checking out at the register. Yeah. And we go out to, that's when I had my Dodge Ram before I got rid of it. We're going out there, and that same dude pulls up beside us, and he's in a Jeep Wrangler or something. And he goes, you guys want some gear? And so right away, my red flags are going all up for me. I'm like, this is a setup, And my buddy Ralph goes, yeah, we want some gear. And I was like, dude, what? Don't say nothing. But he goes, yeah, we'll take some gear. And so Ralph gets out, I get out. Now we're in the Guitar Center parking lot, right? And this guy opens the back of his Jeep hatch, whatever you want to call it, and it's loaded with amps and guitars, mic stands, and all this. And he just starts. He says, "Here, take this," and I don't touch anything. I'm standing there, and Ralph's taking it and putting it in the back of my truck, and I'm like, I'm looking around, I'm looking this way, I'm like, I'm waiting for the law to pop up or something, like we're gonna get this for stolen goods or something. And
Right.
and I look at the guy and I'm like, look, man, that's enough. And the guy's like, you sure? And he's like, yeah. And the guy takes off. And come to find out, it was something, either he kicked somebody out of his house or he had a falling out with somebody, and he took all that guy's gear and was getting rid of it just to get back at the dude. He was,
that is crazy, man.
and yeah, sure enough. And a bunch of those amps were like the small Marshall practice amps that came out years ago, and he gave away like 4 of those, 4 or 5.
Wow.
And they all worked. They were in the boxes and everything. And I was like, damn. So he was getting back at somebody. And I told Ralph, we got to get the hell out of here, man. And we were gone.
Look at here. Look at Mike as himself. Oh, really, Mike? PRS made in USA. Why is that? What's your favorite guitar, Mike? What wouldn't you smash?
I'd smash a PRS.
You smash a PRS. Shit. Don't be a hater. What would you smash, Mike? I mean, what wouldn't you smash? What's your guitar? Gibson?
RT,
hey, RT,
what's up, man? What's up, my man?
Internet sucks. Can't jump on. You all have a great night. You had a shitty work day? I'm going to drink until my pants fall off. What are you going to do when they fall down? Hey, Mr. Guidry, what's up, brother, man?
Jimbo.
Jimmy, happy Friday. TJF, brother. Cheers.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I've never done. I've never smashed a guitar.
I haven't either. I did throw it away. It was just one of those. I mean, I wouldn't even want to give it away to somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
So what do you do with it? You know,
yeah, you did. Yeah, either throw it away or take it to Goodwill and just say, here, you know.
Yeah, but it was like,
but if it's that bad, and you know, you've been playing long enough.
I know you're joking, man. Yeah, Jacksons, you know what? Every fucking Jackson I've had, they don't stay in tune half the time. They got the neck drop because they're heavy. They're not balanced right. I know they got better at it. There's some great Jacksons out there, but I've had every guitar there's known. I have a lot of guitars. Not as many as Joe, but yeah.
Good Lord.
Well, I've only got about a third of Joe's or a quarter,
come on now.
but
Good Lord.
yeah, Jackson's awesome. I used to love them too. But what pissed me off, I get a really great looking Jackson, sound great, but if you let go of it, it went, you know what I mean?
Neck
Grab
dive.
the neck,
Yeah.
pull it back up,
Yeah.
and you can fix that easy by drilling a new hole, moving where the strap goes.
Yeah.
You know, but something I didn't want to do. So yeah, I had a lot of Jacksons. I still have a couple. Mark Tanner's in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Mr. Mark. How are y'all doing?
Mark from the Down Under.
Hey, man.
Here we go. Jackson's like Gibson's. Got to really play it. And if you get a good one, you get a good one. I'm lucky and picked up a custom shop for $2,000. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, wow.
About 20 some years ago, I went into Good Loud Music and I had like a $300 budget. And I told my other guitar player I was the new guy. I was playing rhythm backup for the lead and rhythm guy in a band called Cousin Eddie, named after Cousin Eddie from Chevy Chase, you know, National Influence Christification.
Yeah, yeah.
They named the band after Cousin Eddie. Anyway, so I said, okay, I need to upgrade my guitar from my PV Raptor. So I was like, I don't know, 19 years old, whatever. And well, shit. Okay, now we're going back almost 30 years. I said 20, but it's closer to 30. Anyway, I was just doing the math in my head. I'm like, ooh. But so I was like, I don't care about looks. I just need something that plays the best, for the best, most bang for the buck. And so Rick and I, his name is Rick, we went in there and we played a ton of guitars, completely unbiased. And that Jackson, I believe it would have been like considered a Jackson Dinky maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And it had the Jackson pickups that with the covers on them. They looked like EMGs, but it was the Jackson,
Oh, yeah.
the cheap Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't use the Floyd Rose doing a lot of dive bombs and stuff, it was like sounded as good as $2,000 guitars,
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that, and then it was like pure, it was all black, and then I had my buddy Lester, who's an artist, paint it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sharp there.
Yeah, I eventually did. I did sell it on a trade, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and that was my Jackson story, and I used that for years until I kind of hit a crossroads where at the time I didn't know as much about guitars, and even like there was issues with the neck. I shimmed the neck,
Mm-hmm.
and then that as I got into the whammy bar stuff more. After you have it for so many years, I'm like, I can upgrade it. I can put a new tremolo system in it, floating, tremolo.
Right.
But I was just like, I want to buy another guitar. So I just kind of bought more and more guitars, and that just sat on the back burner.
Right. Yeah.
And then just kind of kept, you know what I mean? And then I got it painted, and it was great. I played it more and more, but I would accidentally grab that whammy bar sometimes. I was like, okay, $300 I can get, isn't like 300 you can get a like almost original Floyd Rose.
If you want the German Floyd, yeah.
The German, which would have been fine, and I should have did it, but I was like, there was other guitars like that. I don't know if it's the Dimebag Dean or the Blood Splatter, and so I made some trades with that. So, and I asked my buddy Lester first, who painted it, and he's like, man, I think he painted it for me in like 2004. And he's like, when I painted those flames and all of that on there, he's like, that was really cool. But he's like, you know what? He's like, I'm so much better now. In my opinion, those were such bad flames. I'm like, no, they still look awesome. He's like, let it go. He's like, let it go. Get the guitar you want. When you ever want another guitar painted, he's like, I will be able to paint it 20 times more badass than that. He said, absolutely, let it go on the trade. So that's what I did. And I talked to him first, so I have no guilt about it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I paid him for it when he did it back in the day. And, but he was still one of my best friends. So, Yeah. And there was a stage where it was like, instead of me just continuing to dump money on buying gear, I was using some of the assets I had. Let's trade some of the guitars up I don't play. And I even did that up to a year ago.
Right.
I was like, because I bought, as a player, we buy so much while I'm raising a family.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
New things come out and this and that. It's like, I got a half stack sitting over there, probably worth $1,000 at 50% value that I'll never play again. But I can't let that go. I mean, they're just things around. And it's like, at some point, let some of that shit go. If there's something else you got your eyeball on and you don't want to take out of the family fund or something. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah.
And that's the way I was looking at it. So I was like, and that's the way I've done a lot of this stuff. I sold a PRS SE.
Yeah.
I sold my Inject Stop. I sold a mixing board. I don't even remember. I sold like a couple more guitars. I even forget. I sold the Ibanez.
Wow.
But yeah.
Sold a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Let's go to the chat quick. What's Mike has himself say? Everybody can see. I'll highlight it here. He says, my best Jackson story is about 12 years ago. I found a Strat body Jackson neck made in the USA, original Floyd Rose. Before they were mass produced, So it leads me to believe this is a custom 1985. Wow. So it was before they're mass produced. So,
Dang.
that's cool, man. Super cool. I believe R2. Do you have a R2 has a custom Jackson? I think. Right? R2. If you're watching, I'm pretty sure.
I know he's got a Jackson Kelly.
He does have a Jackson Kelly.
I can't remember if he has any more than that.
You know what? To be honest, I can't remember either. But either way.
Yeah,
You know, Joe,
I got some. I got some.
Something my daughter said to me tonight before they went to watch the UW Badger game. And I don't know what we were saying, and she said something about, well, you should tell everybody how you started playing and how you went from where you were at to how you can play now. I'm like, well, I was like, well, I kind of, I said, we kind of been through that and everything. But then I got thinking, like, last time I had Joe on and ever asked about that was probably like a few years ago. So I was thinking, Joe, I mean, and even I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind sharing anything like that? How you got started, what your inspiration was, the age, and got you into it a little bit, and a little bit. I know I was just thinking. She kind of said, "Won't you?" It's like, yes. I don't even remember. I've heard Joe's story, but I don't.
Yeah, it started for me when my friend Ralph and I went. My parents had we would go to this campground at this lake in North Carolina.
That's right.
And I did a lot of growing up there. And then in the summer of '86, my friend Ralph and I went up there with my parents and was going to spend the weekend up there. And they had a band. They would always have bands on the weekend way back then. And it was always fun to watch some of the bands sometimes. And at that time, I wasn't really into guitar or nothing. I wasn't into anything. I was just kind of a wandering soul, if you will. And there was a band setting up that afternoon for that night's gig. And I just, for whatever reason, I just happened to look over and I saw the guitar player. He was warming up while the other musicians were getting all their stuff set up on the stage. And he was playing a Fender Strat, and it had a Floyd Rose on it. And I just remember I looked at Ralph. I said, dude, you hear that dude, man? He sounds awesome, So we walked over there and we talked with the guy. He was really nice. And talked to him for a little bit. And then I made a decision right then and there that I wanted to get a guitar. And so if you fast forward to Christmas Eve of that year, that's when I got my first guitar. So, wow, I think this Christmas Eve will be 37 years ago when I got it.
That's awesome.
I'm just old.
Too bad if Ralph was watching. I would love to have Ralph on and talk about that. You and Ralph have been. I don't know if anybody. I think everybody here knows who Ralph the German
Butcher. Yeah.
He's a drummer and guitar player. Childhood friend of yours, right, Joe? That you've done some side projects with him. And
yeah, we've done some stuff.
He used to be on your stream, if I remember right.
Yeah, he was on the show a time or two here and there, and then he's going to come back eventually. He just got a lot of, as they say, life happens, and some things have just kind of changed for him, and that's fine,
Well,
but
you talk to him, you tell him as soon as he's ready too. I want to have him on the show with us.
Oh yeah. I've known him since we were 10 years old, so we went through school together and all that. But yeah, so him and I both got guitars at Christmas Eve that year, '86, but that's what started for me. And then of course hearing Van Halen and Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that, that's what got me started. Yeah, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to do that, and
along with millions of others.
Oh yeah, just gazillion other people, yeah.
Well, that's cool. You haven't I see out east in New Jersey and all the drones flying over. You guys aren't experienced UPAs and UFOs and everything happening down there, are you? Like I've been seeing in the news.
Nah, no. I haven't none of that going on here that I know of. I haven't heard nothing about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've been watching the news. It's crazy what's going on lately. It's you hear one thing and another thing and another thing and another thing, and it's like I don't know what the hell.
And that's why, really, man, not to sound cliche or sound anything weird like that, I just don't watch the news. I don't tune into none of that stuff. I don't watch it, and because like earlier tonight, my wife had the news on, and every story they said was something horrible. Every story was somebody died, somebody got hit by a car, a place got robbed. That's all it ever is. And I was like, damn. And now
there's drones flying around the size of a small vehicle almost over cities, and it's like, yeah. I just didn't know if there was anything weird going on in your state. I haven't heard nothing.
So the drones flying around, what are they doing?
Nobody knows. The government doesn't know. They don't think it's a threat. They don't.
Wow, this is the first I've heard about that. Okay.
Really? So unless it's, I mean, there's drones. They got video footage of drones flying over cities in New Jersey and all that. And they don't know. They say it's not like a threat, but they don't really, they're investigating it. And I was playing guitar the other night and just happened to been scrolling through shit and like these different clips pop up, and it's like, I don't know. They don't fly over Texas though, or they'd probably shoot them down and have them in the back of pickup trucks.
That's
building
what
guitars
I was wondering.
out of them.
That's what I was wondering if the government doesn't know what they are and what's going on. If there's some weird stuff going on, there will be some people that'll take them out. I mean,
for sure.
I know that would happen around here. I mean, out here in the country, we're outside the city limits, and you hear these folks living around. Everybody's always shooting a gun. There's always that going on. I mean, you're used to it.
Well, that's why I asked too, because like up here, if there was a drone hovering my house or my property here, my acreage here, I would shoot it down in a heartbeat, especially a big one like that.
And if it was, if it was close to my property, like I mean, absolutely. I go out there with my shotgun and it'd be over.
Yeah, I got lots of guns, and
I mean,
I'm not gonna have some drone the size of a Volkswagen Beetle hovering over my property.
That's really strange. I need to look into that later.
Yeah, unless I'm watching all propaganda. That seems to be the thing, because I even watched government officials talk about it. But I just wanted to. It's weird. I figured you were been hearing about that, so that's why I was like, I know it's off topic, but
I didn't. Mr. Frank says ET phone home.
Right. I mean, I'm sure people in the chat, there's got to be somebody that's heard about it. So
yeah, that's the first for me. But like I said, I don't watch the news. So
Tim knows. Still get Tim play guitar.
Yeah.
Bluebeam, Project Bluebeam. Bluebeam. Yeah, you wonder, Tim. You know what I mean? I know what Project Bluebeam is too. It's so I'm a little rusty on this stuff right now, but Bluebeam is something about the government initiating this stuff. But I don't know what's going on anymore. But I just keep buying music gear.
Just
playing.
Just keep playing your guitar, man, and get lost in the music. That's what I say.
That's just it. We're just like, we'll just practice. We practice for 4 hours Wednesday night. And it's nice because you just kind of can shut down the outside world and just focus on the music and let it rip.
Yeah, man. There's always been weird stuff going on for a long time.
Hey, Daniel LaBrosse, what's up, man? Are you on YouTube or Facebook? It's not telling me which one, but...
Oh, I see. It says
Daniel
Facebook.
Says,
I see that.
It's all bullshit. They can't figure any. So he's seen this too.
Okay.
Can't figure out anything. This has been going on for a while. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's weird. Dano and I used to be in projects with him back in the mid 2000s. Dano's progressive metal, operatic progressive metal
Nice.
vocalist, and Dan and I worked together for a few good years, didn't we, Dan? And
Nice.
stayed in contact and friends throughout. So
Nice, man.
yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show. I don't have my sound effects memorized yet, but I can give you
Welcome to the show.
that's right.
We're
welcome
getting there.
to the show is right. And I don't even know where my monster voice right here is.
Yes, that's right.
Welcome, my man. Hope it's going good, brother.
Oh, nice to see you, Daniel. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Nice.
We be jamming. He says, that's right, guys.
We be jamming.
Tim plays guitar, says, I'm considering converting over to Mac for my music production. Is it better than using a gaming PC, which I currently use? Okay, this will be a hot discussion. Believe me.
I would like to know the answer to this because I have no idea.
Man, dude. I say yes just because I asked my music producer what I should do for. As far as everything I do is through, whether it's through Pro Tools, Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, using interfaces and different things. I called my old producer up from 2009 to 13, said, hey, what the hell should I get, PC or Mac? He said Mac. With that being said, I do know there is amazing PCs, especially gaming computers. So I'm not a, you know what I mean, Joe? Like, I don't know. I know there's great PCs out there too. I run zero antiviruses. I do nothing besides just run this Mac. And it has this. I have a 2015 27-inch iMac I'm running on right now. And it's just a powerhouse. It's been able to handle everything.
I can tell you what I've heard. I can't go no further than that, but because all I've got is this little laptop that I've been using for about 6 years now, and it's been good. It's a Samsung. It's I've always heard that Macs are great for music production, but I've also heard that gaming PCs are amazing as well because they
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, if you have one that's pretty recent. I've heard those are on the same level. Our friend R2R3 just got something of that caliber, and his setup sounds amazing. And is buying a used iMac a good idea then, or should I buy new? Dave, that's you, man. That's you, Dave.
So that's another great question. So that's something that I've been looking into also, because when you buy an iMac or a Mac Pro, they're expensive. You're looking at $2,000 plus. So
yes.
if you go to a reputable company, I don't know if you have a Best Buy by you or not. Best Buy by you, but near you, there are certain places that will buy them from college students, or college students are selling them that claim they're wiped. So you can potentially buy a MacBook Pro. They're the little like laptop. Let's say you can buy that, and originally it would be like $2,500, and you can get it for $500. I personally haven't done it. I feel like there's a little bit of a gamble there.
2,500 down to 500. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's wiped clean, so it's like 500 versus 2,500 for a new one. This is a few years back, but I mean, I don't know. And like, it depends what you use your computer for. So like, obviously I don't need upgraded computers all the time. Mine's a 2015, and it's still right now I have Logic Pro X10, Final Cut Pro, Focusrite, Claret interfaces, Roadcasters. It can handle everything I do still. So capability of these new computers can run entire giant industries, I think. So like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big computer guy, but I still think you're not buying any Norton antivirus. You're not buying any virus protection. You have no worries. The processors seem to be really good. I did have one crash out of 9 years because as they get older, they can't handle. So it went from whatever Apple was like Vista. It couldn't handle the update because since then they realized people had enough old iMacs that were still running good. When they come up with a new update, they'll have the new update for the newer version Apples and then update for the older ones because the older ones can't handle what the newer ones are getting. And that's fine because I probably use a quarter or less of the capability of what these computers can put out anyways. I just need it for my basic function. But every time I've had a PC, and when I went through college, I had HP computers for years. I loved HP. But at the end of the day, after so many years, one way or another, it seemed like it would get some kind of virus. And personally, I felt like even paying $300 a year for a Norton antivirus was a virus, in fact, going on to it because it was their scam of saying, if you don't pay us another $300 for next year protection, your computer's going to start running like shit. So I kind of felt like it was kind of like a money market.
That's what I use. I use Norton. That's what I use.
Yeah, almost the safest one, but the same way.
But I never thought about it the way you said. I never thought about it like that.
It's kind of a virus in itself.
Yeah.
It's to protect you from other entities. But at the same time, if you don't renew it, your computer will bog down to complete shit.
Yes, it will. It will.
And my wife's uncle is a computer guru and has his own business and is a programmer. And he said, go Mac. He goes Mac. He said they're bulletproof and all that jazz. And then my music producer said iMac. So it's just like cell phones. I think Samsungs and stuff, I think some of the features are much better, but I just need something that doesn't lock up on me down the road for different uses, but that's my opinion. That is not fact. That is my opinion, everybody, from what I gathered.
My Samsung laptop, the only thing I use this thing for is streaming live like this. And when I had a DAW and an interface, I would use it, of course, with that. And that's it. I don't have this thing bogged down with a lot of stuff. I think that's why it's still going really good.
Yes, Joe, that is true. Now, if you were going to school, let's just, if you're going to school, let's say, and you're researching and Googling this and that and this and that, like I said, I think if you keep it predominantly for a certain thing like you're doing, you're fine. I used HP forever, and I loved HP computers. Yeah. And at work, we use Dell computers.
Right.
But it's just the only thing those computers at work are used for is work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's. But anyway, let me get to the comment section here.
Yes. It's flowing pretty good. Yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see. Tim, the guitar player, is buying a used good Mac. Yeah. So we discussed that. I think it is, but be very, very, very careful who you buy it from. And I would look for a very reputable company that bought them and refurbished them.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. A very popular store like Best Buy.
In other words, proceed with caution.
No, here's R2, which I know may have a different opinion than myself. He had a MacBook Pro, but after 6 years it crashed. I love it. But now I have a gaming PC. Correct.
Yeah.
And I'm not bashing gaming PCs. I may buy a gaming PC just because they're so cool with the lights.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably still run my music programs and DAW programs, not music programs, my DAWs through this iMac. I am making, in my opinion, really good recordings right now with this setup.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get another camera so you guys can kind of see it. right over here. But I'm going on 9 years, guys. 9 years. I've had one problem in 9 years. And it was because it couldn't handle the new update, switching from like Vista to whatever.
Right.
Okay, let's see what Mark Tanner says. Mark Tanner, he chimes in here. Unfortunately, Apple builds in redundancy. If you don't update software, it works good. And unfortunately, Mark is correct. And that is what happened. That is what happened. And then if you don't update after so long, certain things start bogging down a little bit. You're going, well, shit. And then it goes, should I update later? Should I update later? And you start thinking, okay, I need to update it.
Interesting.
I don't know what this is. Do you, Joe? I've used.
Let me see.
Used. Avast. What is that?
Oh, yeah, he
I don't know what that is.
that's something with the
I don't even know
another
what that is.
program.
Like I said, I'm not a big computer guy. I said I called my producer. I talked to my wife's uncle who does nothing but computers. Joe's texted his laptop. R2 says, I agree, Dave. I've never had to get an antivirus at Apple. Exactly.
It's built
And
into the
with
Apple products.
So
Yeah.
I felt like Norton antivirus, it is a virus itself to protect you from other things. But I think Joe's saving grace is he continues to use it for one subject matter where, my wife and I were sharing it as we were both, at one point she was graduating and I was still in college or going. And it's like, there was a lot of different, research and things going on. And all of a sudden it got to be like every other week, it was breaking down with a virus, and then it was like, oh, put this free McAfee thing on there, and I did that, and then I was still like, oh no, never use McAfee or whatever it's called. McAfee. That's what it is. They're like, that's
Yeah,
junk,
I don't
it's
like.
junk.
It didn't work good for me. It didn't catch the
Right.
virus, so I got Norton, and I've never had a problem with Norton.
No, Norton's good as long as you renew it, brother.
Yeah,
If you don't renew it, all of a sudden your computer's gonna go. Brr.
Yeah. But you got to have some protection. You got to have something.
No, I haven't bought nothing in 9 years with iMac.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Apple products, that's built in. Just like with my iPhone, I don't have to get nothing on my iPhone because it's built in.
I just think part of it, it's just weird. So yeah, right. Okay, what's Mark saying? I was a tech consultant, enterprise, and government for 25 years, converting SE, Asia, and Oceania. Or how do you say that? Oceania. I don't
I think
know.
that's right.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, Oceania, that's right.
Um,
Or Oceania.
R2 says, going live, I would use a gaming PC.
Recording uses
Recording
a Mac.
the iMac, the Mac, I shouldn't say iMac, because there's Mac Pro.
Yeah.
An iMac is a desktop. That's what I
Okay.
have, 27 inch.
Oh, okay.
The Mac Pro is a laptop.
Okay.
And because because that's more, so my producer did try to talk me into that. He was like, get the MacBook Pro because you can have your Logic Pro tools on it, close it up, put it in a duffel bag. I can go down to South Carolina to Joe's place, open it up and have everything there.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to be in my basement. I want a bigger screen. And so what they did though is because them being portable, a 13-inch screen MacBook Pro costs more than a 27-inch iMac.
Good God.
Yeah, it's insane. I paid $2,200 for this. The MacBook Pro 13-inch was like $2,700 at the time.
I just can't get past the fact that a laptop or anything like that would cost $2,500. That's insane.
But
I just
if
can't.
you keep a computer 9 years at $300 a year, that's $2,700 for antivirus. So it's kind of a bust. If you pay, you know what I mean? One way or another, it ends up being a bust if you keep it 5 years plus.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just like.
No, I hear
moly.
you because I've had both. And just thinking about if I spend a really good PC laptop, in my opinion, $600 to $700, you got a damn good laptop. But if I'm paying $300 a year for 5 to 9 years, that's not right.
Yeah, they're gonna get you one way or another, ain't they?
Yeah, exactly. If my laptop lasts 9 years at $300 a year, that's $2,700 extra dollars.
Yeah.
ACAS antivirus.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That what they were talking about was a free antivirus protection. What that was.
There you go.
Huh.
I think Joe's pretty safe though. With if he's not browsing and doing all this stuff, he's just staying on his, what he uses it for as a tool.
Yeah. I don't. If I get online, it's only to get backing tracks when I purchase that, or maybe to look at something on Guitar Center. That's it. I'm never online that much on this laptop. Sometimes, but not. Well, we are right now, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, R2. There you go.
That's right, R2.
That's right. Always be safe.
Always, kids.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I liked my HP. I did like my HP back in the day. It had a huge, the laptop was huge.
Yeah.
I think it was a 17-inch screen or 15-inch. Yeah, so, let's see here. Okay, Mark Tanner. What's he say? He says, I was an HP senior guy in high performance workstation space down there. Cool. So,
Okay.
I want to elaborate on that a little bit. Like, I think HP was great. What are you running, Joe? What brand's yours?
Mine's a Samsung.
Samsung's great. The phones are like,
Yeah.
Samsung phones I think are so much better than iPhones, but it's just I have my iPhones because they link to my iMac.
I had Samsung smartphones, for years, Android, and it was great. But I have to be honest, when I switched over, my birthday this year, 2024, and I got my first iPhone. I got the iPhone 15 Pro.
Yeah.
And I love it. I would never go back to an Android phone. I'm not dogging it. It's just once I learned the operating system and the video quality and everything is better.
All right.
I love,
And you know what? And maybe I'll find that too because my junker is so old.
Yeah, yours is. Yeah, you need to upgrade, man.
Oh, dude, I've dropped it so much that unless I'm wearing earbuds or Bluetooth in,
Yeah,
I can't talk to you because you can't hear it through
yeah,
speakers.
I know. I remember when you tried to send me a message the other day. I was like, "What is he saying?"
Good God, it's so. I have the iPro 12 Max, so I've been overdue. It's just here's my thing: like you go in there to get a new phone, and it's like 5 hours later you leave.
5 hours? What are they?
They're so I don't know.
That's why you get it online, Dave. Just get it online and have it delivered to your house. That's what I do.
It seemed like got it online for our kids, and then there were still issues. It's like these fuckers up here don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
There's no way I'm going into a smartphone retailer and I'm going to sit there for 5 hours.
No, me neither. But that's what happens up here.
Damn.
Last time, or at least a few hours. Dwight Bailey, what's up,
Hey,
brother?
Dwight,
man?
what's up, man?
Thank you for stopping in. He says,
Hey,
hello,
Dwight.
Joe Wentz.
Hey, Dwight, how you doing, man?
TGIF, Dwight.
Yes, sir.
Dwight's probably been rocking out tonight.
Rocking
Dwight's
out.
got some Jacksons. Dwight's probably got some custom Jacksons.
Dwight's got some nice guitars, period.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Guitar Talk Universe in the house.
What's up, man?
What the fuck is he trying to say? QFG, G2, what? Raid?
I don't know.
QF.
I don't know.
I'm too slow to follow that. I've been on a loop too long, but thank you. So one person, Quentin effing James, Guitar Raid. I got it.
Oh, nice.
I got it. I'm slow. I got it.
Okay.
There we go. It's a one-man raid.
Hey, Hey, we'll take it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Where is my frick happened?
What?
That's the megaphone there.
Oh,
A blue light special, aisle 3, blue light special. I said one man raid.
one man raid.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
One man stood.
Ooh, my dogs are barking. That volleyball game can't be over already, can it? Maybe the old
Does
Wisconsin Badger
volleyball
women,
last all
Wisconsin
year
Badgers
long
boys.
there, man?
Huh?
Does volleyball last all year long there?
Every state, Joe. There's club and everything, but this is Division I college volleyball. But yeah, because like my daughters, if they like the last couple years, you play fucking dogs. You play. You got school league. Then she played for a national team, USA national team. So then you play until like middle of June. And then you got summer league, and then that gets you back to school league. School league gets done, and you go back into club league. So it goes all year round. You travel all over, and it costs you a fortune. Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah. Can you dodge a wrench? You can dodge a volley. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a volleyball. Joe, have you ever watched the movie Dodgeball?
Oh yeah. It took me a minute.
The wrench at him and hits him right in the face.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, who the hell is throwing a wrench at somebody?
Oh,
And
God.
I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, the good old movie.
That's funny. That's
Good stuff, man.
God almighty.
Yeah, they're home. I think they're home.
I think it's safe to say that somebody has arrived. Yes.
Somebody. How much could you hear them dogs barking really good?
I heard him a little bit, not too bad.
I heard somebody holler, but
Uh-oh.
maybe I'm getting schizo. I'm just imagining shit. Mark Tanner says he loves that movie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a killer movie, man. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, we it was really weird. I was playing my Wolfgang Made in Japan signature Wednesday night
Yeah.
at our King Cobra practice, and I hope it's just the strings going to shit, even though I've changed them at least twice. But I had it like in tune. There's a certain way with the D-tune on. There's a certain way you tune them. You tune it to drop D. Then you push the D-tuner in, and then you take a little right here. So you tune it to drop D, and you tighten the locking nuts in. Put it into E and use this little. I'll just solo myself quick. You put this little.
Little Allen wrench
in the D-tuner, and you turn it right or left. And if it's a little out of like E, you bring it right up to E, and then it's in tune.
I never knew how to set one of those up.
Yeah, so that's how I set it up at the beginning of practice, and then it's in. And I don't know what happened. It's happened a few times to me here and there. Happened at a show, happened at a practice, and then played a song that sounded great in tune. I think we're playing a drop D, and I don't know if I took a quick break or what, and nothing should have hit it, and all of a sudden it was like completely out of tune again, and I had to go through the whole process again.
Good Lord.
I'm like, what in the hell? And that's happened a few times. I'm trying to, but for the most part, it's great because I can play it in standard.
And you
drop
use
D.
your pedal to
I
go
use a
to
drop
different
pedal, so I can go down to. So I can go from standard to standard D, or I can play in drop D, go to drop C, which we have songs in. So it works out really nice if it can hold that tune, you know, the tuning where you're in and out with the D-tuner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know. I don't.
do you leave your D-tuner in all the time or out?
Yeah, I don't never. I don't. If I have if I'm playing an EVH guitar that has a D-tuner, I don't even use it.
Yeah, so I figured.
I don't
think
ever
most-
engage it. I don't even mess with it.
I think most,
I never was a fan of it.
and that's
I
the
just-
only reason I bought that guitar.
I understand. Yeah.
So I was like, that feature alone was literally one less guitar I had to take to a show because of it.
Right. Yeah, it's great for the music you do. Yeah. It's great for that.
See it, Tim. Yeah, it was like I was just like, that's one less guitar I gotta take to the damn show. So I was happy with it.
Now, when's the last time you changed the strings?
Not that long ago.
More than 2 weeks ago, or?
Yeah, it was over 2 weeks ago, but under 5. You know,
Okay.
it's not like I play hours and hours on end. On
Right,
it,
right.
But, I mean, one, you know, I shouldn't say that because if I grab it, I mean, yeah, technically, yeah, it should be changed every week. The amount of hours it gets on it, because just Wednesday night was probably 3 hours, and then, I mean, you're looking at probably.
Well, I'd say at least once a month, with much as you play.
Yeah, because you're looking upwards of, just call it 10 hours a week on that guitar, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I can run it through so many songs on a 7-day cycle. So the strings probably do need to be changed more, you know, and that's a big deal. But that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, once you change your strings, as you know, it might take a few days for them to settle. And then once they get settled, they pretty much do really well for a while.
Oh yeah, for sure. They do. Even if you're stretching them, it still takes a few days of tweaking them. But yeah, I broke a string, the low E, at a show. I think I changed it twice since then, but not my last show, but the show before. But
Oh.
and trying to think what I run on that. I think I run 9. It was 9 to 42, and then now I run 9 to 46 because I wanted a thicker string for the low E
Yeah.
because of all the pedaling I do on the low E.
Right, right.
Something and because of the lower tuning, it'll help it more. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that thicker lower string will help with your tone for the lower tunings, yeah.
For sure. So yeah, I see somebody in here earlier too. Did they say they had that? They got that same line 6 pedal that you had?
Oh, Micah's himself. He said he got
it's
the
Mike, okay.
he got the Line 6 Pot Express, yeah.
He's loving it.
I guess, yeah, he said he got it recently, so I don't know how long he's had it, but
I
yeah,
think
congratulations,
Jim's got the
Mike.
black one
The black one,
for more metal.
yeah, the black one is more for metal type tones. I know Jim Guidry just got him. He got the black one.
Yeah,
And,
that's what's
He
up.
says he's very satisfied with it, and yeah, man, that Line 6 Pot Express, you can't go wrong with it, man. It's something else, man. I love mine. I'm just, for that amount of money, I can't find nothing else in that ballpark that even touches that. For that small device for under $200, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Fits on your pedal board real nice, and I put my head when I got that Line 6 Pot Express, man. I took my Headrush Prime and I put it up, and I haven't got it back out since. I mean, it's put up in a case, and that's sad. I mean, it's not sad, but it's kind of like, hey, the Line 6 Pod Express is whooping the Head Rush's ass on that. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but you never know. I mean, a year from now or something, you might want to use that for something else. You know.
Oh yeah, I might bring it back out and
You never know. You never
and mess
know.
with it. It's. I like the Head Rush. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have something compact that sounds so much more clear and strong and pronounced. I was like, damn. So
Right.
but yeah, very satisfied with my Line 6 Pod Express.
Oh.
Very cool.
I see. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. I'm trying to figure this shit out yet. This is a new thing for me.
All right. Yeah, man. We gonna do some showcasing here, or what you pulling up? Some new items or something?
No, I was just typing something. Actually, it's a private chat, but
Oh,
sorry. So this whole new setup's kind of. I don't really have. I guess I can. I could bring that black. Hold on, I can bring that up. The two. What are they called? Line 6.
oh, the Line 6 Pod Express. Yeah. Line 6 Pod Express. And
Can you hear me typing?
yeah, I mean I can hear you, but it ain't no big deal.
I'm a real fast typer. All right, so let me figure this out. You don't want to watch impact shooting on YouTube?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna share screen. Let's see if I can do this. Share screen. Here we go. I gotta bring it in.
You have to add the scene,
Add to scene.
and then present it. Remember how you go.
Spotlight.
There you go.
Okay. So this with the red border is the one you have.
Yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah.
And this is more for your classic rock and rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see the distortion, the boost, overdrive, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, all played. All you got your reverbs, your delay.
Mm-hmm.
And then his brother, right over here, same price, you have the Line 6 Pod Express Black.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for a little bit more of your edgier metal sound.
Right.
I mean, jump in and correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right. You're right.
This one to the other right, that's for bass. But so, same price, depending on what genre you're into. So this black one is the one that I want to try.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And not that I'm really happy with the tone of the EVH 5150, but I still want to, I mean, I don't know. I've heard nothing but good things about both these pedals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're great, man.
I've heard as many good things about the black pedal as people playing rock has heard about the red pedal.
That's right. And, you know, the feedback that you're hearing, it's coming from people that spent their money, so it's honest feedback, you know.
Right.
I think you'd be very happy with it. And for under $200, good God, man.
Yeah. Where did you buy yours?
I got mine from Sweetwater, I think.
You did okay, because that's what
Yeah.
I'm on Sweetwater page right now.
Oh,
They
shit.
should be even nicer to us because not only do we buy equipment from them, during live shows we look up their friggin' products.
Yeah, well, they should
I
be
should be
nicer
going
to
like
us.
eBay and looking shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got mine from Sweetwater. And
So, got your bass player if you want one.
yeah, they got one for bass.
There's a bundle expression pedal.
Yeah, I don't I'm not into all that, but if somebody wants it, then there you go. But
Christmas is just around the corner,
I'm
folks.
telling you, Dave, go ahead and place your order, and you'll get it before Santa Claus comes.
I place a whole lot more orders. I might get something. I'll tell you that.
Oh no!
Oh man. Yeah, man, I
don't
was
need
happy to get the dust cover, man.
We-
I was like,
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. That is a necessity. I use we get finished, I use mine. I put that dust cover on there, and then, I mean, it still gets a little dust in here over time. I need to come in here with a rag and wipe it down, but it's a lot better than if I didn't have it. If I didn't have that cover, this thing would be in a whole lot worse shape.
yeah, man. Well, that's the thing is you gotta have. I mean, you can go a while without a dust cover, but I don't care. Changing your furnace filters every 3 months, you're still gonna have dust, especially up here in the Midwest where it's a
We
colder
got plenty
climate.
of dust here, man.
It's the way it is.
This house is dusty as hell, man.
Yeah, I mean, up here
That's just the environment, man.
it's winter time and
Gets
you
more
can't
dry too.
It's
Yeah.
just the way it is,
Yeah, ain't nothing you can really do.
No, because I've had other boards too. Like throw a sheet over them or something, or like I bought a head cover for my amp for my half stack over there. So just to keep small dust stuff off. But
I'll come in here and dust stuff off, and because my dumb self, most of the stuff in here that everything's sitting on is black, and that's the worst color to have when. And I was like, oh
pretty
my!
much here too, man. It's like
I was like, damn, I need to dust it, and I'll do it, and it'll look good for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and it starts looking horrible, and I'm like, all right, need to get the duster back out and get this stuff cleaned up, man. It's looking kind of rough.
oh shit. Well, what do you think, man? We're what are we are? How long? We're hour 13. And we'll go a little bit longer here and see what's happening. Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Rhodey's Jam Cave. What's happening, man?
What's up, Rhodey?
Welcome to the show. Happy Friday, anybody watching? Stafford's Music Studio with special guest Joe Wentz from the Joe Wentz Project TV.
All right.
Any questions, comments, put it in the chat. We'll get to it as soon as we can. Music talk, guitar, gear, anything else.
And everything in between.
You got a question, bring it up. We'll answer it. If not, we'll bullshit right through it. Hey, Ed B. Metal, what's happening, man? Welcome to
Ed,
the
what's
show.
going on, man?
Whoops. Welcome to the show, brother. He says, hey, Dave Stafford, Music Studio, Joe Wentz, Tanner,
Hello.
Mike Rhodey, Dwight, R2R3. What's happening?
Oh, yeah.
TGIF, cheers. Let's do a shot or a slug before I put Joe's knowledge to the trivia test
Uh-oh.
that he had no idea I was going to do.
Uh-oh.
That's right, Joe.
I didn't know we had trivia
It's going
coming.
to be a scramble against the chat.
Uh-oh.
Big scramble.
Uh-oh. I was not aware.
No, I know. I just thought of it. You know what else I follow? Because I don't really watch TV on YouTube.
What's
You know
that?
what else I'm super into is arm wrestling.
Really? It's funny you say that. I watched that movie Over the Top like 2 nights ago with Sylvester Stallone, you know. You got to
Yeah,
move
so I
the
used to
thumb.
arm wrestle all the time in my 20s. That ripped the shit out of my arm. And
Oh, you can do it. Yeah, you can mess your arm up. Yeah.
so Devin Lawrence, one of my favorites. But right now, Brian Shaw, World Strongman, is gonna arm wrestle Eddie Hall tomorrow night. He's another World Strongman record holder.
Damn.
And they're not, world class arm wrestlers, but it's gonna be a big thing. So I was watching that, and I'm excited for it. I'm just like, I don't know,
Who was that young dude I've seen on?
Schoolboy.
I don't know. He's a younger dude, and he arm wrestles anybody, and he beats everybody. He arm wrestles. I was like, what the hell?
So he's called Schoolboy. He's like in his 20s from Russia. Him and his brother is awesome. But
Man, he's got
the
some
cool
brute
thing is
strength,
Devin
don't he?
Larratt from Canada. He's like in the top 10 or 5 in the world, and his arms are so crippled from arm wrestling. He's so good he can't even like open his arms up all the way.
Oh man.
But still, even having the broken fingers and everything, him and his family, he still has guitar, and he doesn't play it online, but you can see that he plays it still. I'm like,
wow,
that's cool as shit. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm really into the YouTube or the arm wrestling. So, did I say it right? Devin Larratt, right? From Canada.
Yeah, I don't know.
6'5", 260 pounds right now. He's trying to get to 300. And then there's Levon from the Georgian Giant. That's the best in the world. And Brian Shaw. Like I was watching all that stuff earlier tonight, and I'm like, he'll never be able to play guitar. Like Matt Mask is another professional arm wrestler. Like all his fingers have been dislocated so much, they're all like crooked. I'm like, that's like a guitar player's worst fucking nightmare.
No
but
way, man.
It's so awesome to watch these matches, man. Oh man, you guys need look it up on YouTube. Tomorrow night is dynamite matches. Tomorrow night, dynamite full night arm wrestling.
Oh wow.
I should go live tomorrow night and stream that shit till I get blocked or something. See what
Lord.
happens. But Joe, are you going live tomorrow night, by the way?
No, I was not.
It was last weekend, right?
Well, I was supposed to, but I was sick. So,
well, if you want to go tomorrow night, let me know. Otherwise, I might, because I also see how I feel after work tomorrow. But yeah, I wanna see my settings on this with jamming too, and see how the quality comes through.
right.
So yeah, audio coming good, everybody. Audio coming through good to all you.
Mm-hmm.
How you like that backdrop, Joe? The King Cobra backdrop.
I think it's cool, man. Yeah.
I couldn't fit in my Stafford music studio one. I'm like, well, I can get half the Cobra in there.
Yeah, it looks good. The slap championships. I never got into that neither.
Got into what?
The slap.
The slap thing, I tried to get into it, and it's not my thing.
I just
But the arm wrestling thing, man, the strongest men in the world know doing it. It's almost kind of like a hyped Jake Paul fight, but it's not, because these guys are like actually absolutely insane animals. But yeah. All right, what do we got for we got any cool sound effects here, Joe? What do we got?
some record scratch.
Let's get into some trivia, Joe.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. We had Joe Wentz here against 12,000 in the chat.
I didn't even know this was coming, y'all. So
Joe's gonna win this
a
new
Line 6
car,
Pod Express.
everybody.
Yeah. A Line 6 Pod metal version. Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna win it all, Joe. You're gonna win the pick of destiny, baby.
Freddy Krueger didn't come out.
Oh yeah. Oh, you ready, Joe? You ready to have a little fun? You want to try a couple of these, Joe?
Sure, why not, man?
All right, man. Here we go. All right. What would I have for like? Let me see here. Let's do. I'm gonna bring the volume down a little bit. Ooh, let me do the ducking. Whoops. Ducking's on. Okay. When I cranked up, you went ducking on. All right. Which American musician won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2016? Was it Chester Bennington, Chuck Berry, Bob Dylan, or Jimmy Page? Which American musician won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2016? Chester Bennington, Chuck Berry, Bob Dylan, Jimmy Page.
For literature.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Bob Dylan.
You
That's
are
right.
correct, sir.
Oh, I was okay. Wow.
You are correct.
I took a guess.
I'm starting to think you're a certified genius.
No. Far from that, sir.
All right, I'm gonna throw you a lob. Here's a lob. Here we go. 1977, a plane crash carrying this rock band crashed in Galesburg, Mississippi. Was it the Allman Brothers, King Crimson, Blue Oyster Cult, or Leonard Skinner?
Leonard Skinner.
In 1977, this rock band crashed in Galesburg, Mississippi.
Leonard Skinner.
What's that?
Leonard Skinner.
That's right.
I knew that one.
That's right. 2 for 2, everybody. 2 for 2. I don't see any.
So far, so good.
Answers in that chat either. So you're smoking the chat. I don't know if I have a delayed chat or not, but nothing there, nothing, honey. Here we go. Let's see what we got next. Oh, geez.
Uh-oh.
If you know this one, my hat's off to you.
Oh, God.
Here we go. What was the world's first rock opera? Was it Tommy, Hair, The Phantom of the Opera, or Spartacus? What was the world's first rock opera? Tommy, Hair, Phantom of the Opera, or Spartacus? Spartacus, I think it is. Spartacus.
Tommy.
Excuse me?
Tommy.
That's correct. 3 for 3, my man.
Man.
Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Fountain of knowledge right there, folks.
Oh, Lord.
Can you see these? What's going on there?
No.
I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. I hate this band. Okay. Hate's a really bad word. I don't like this band. Here we go. Name the band that recorded the 1987 album, The Joshua Tree. No Doubt, Kings of Leon, U2, or Maroon 5.
U2.
That's correct. 4 for 4.
Yeah.
You were on a roll, my friend.
I remember that album coming out when I was in high school. I think I was 10th, 11th grade, something like that.
What's that? Can't hear you.
I said, I remember that album when it came out.
Yeah, you need to turn up maybe a tick.
I done turned up.
Your mind is like a steel trap.
Steel trap.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. This Canadian musician established herself as alternative rock's foremost female vocalist with the album Jagged Little Pill. Was it Nancy Wilson, Patti Smith, Susie Quattro, or Alanis Morissette?
Alanis Morissette.
That's right. 5 for 5. You are on fire, my friend. On
Mark
fire.
Tanner got that correct as well.
Mark Tanner?
He got that correct as well, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Going for 6 for 6. Are you ready for this, Joe?
Yes, sir.
God Save the Queen. The song, which became a symbol of the United Kingdom's social and political turmoil, was released by Limp Bizkit, Disturbed, the Sex Pistols, or the Go-Go Dolls. God Save the Queen, the song which became a symbol of the United Kingdom's social and political turmoil, was released by who? Limp Bizkit, Disturbed, Go-Go Dolls, the Sex Pistols.
Mark Tanner and Ed B. Metal are saying the Sex Pistols. I'm going to go with
correct.
I'm going to go with that because I do not know.
That's correct.
All right, awesome.
Was that you had it, Joe, or no?
I didn't know it. Mark Tanner and then Ed B. Metal came in with the answer. I didn't know what it was.
Congratulations. Well, I can see why the chat hasn't changed, because for some reason I needed to scroll down. Thought this would change automatically here.
No, you have to keep bringing it down.
That sucks. Okay. Let's see. This question is just stupid. I'm not even going to ask it. I'll ask it, but it's stupid.
Okay.
What instrument did Jimi Hendrix play? Yeah, okay.
Public saxophone.
Right. The tuba. All right. This could be a good one if you're middle age, I suppose, or a little younger. All right, here we go, Joe.
All right.
So you got 6 out of 7 correct, Joe. Here we go. Going for 7 out of 8.
All
We're
right.
going to go to 10 and we'll call this. But here we go. Who was the self-proclaimed architect of rock and roll? Was it Little Richard, Mick Jagger, Fats Domino, David Brown? Who was the self-proclaimed architect of rock and roll? Little Richard, Mick Jagger, David Brown, Fats Domino.
I'm going to take a guess and say Little Richard.
That's correct.
Oh, man.
He just got 7 out of 8, everybody.
Oh, man.
He is on fire. In the chat,
Ed B. Metal chimes in. He said Little Richard as well.
Metal's got it. That's right.
Dang.
That's right. Yeah, and Mark Tanner got it.
Yeah, Mark Tanner's got it. I see it on here now.
All right, let's see.
Little Richard.
This one's so stupid. I'm not even gonna do it either. The heavy metal band known as Eddie Van Halen's.
What?
The heavy metal rock band is known for Eddie Van Halen's signature electric guitar playing style.
Oh.
Van Halen, Five Finger Death Punch, Alice in Chains. So, yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah. Rhodey, I agree with you.
What do you say?
He says about the question that Little Richard was the original architect of rock and roll. He said, I think Chuck Berry would argue that. I agree.
What wouldn't Chuck Berry argue about? I mean,
But Chuck
he
Berry
seemed
was
pissed off a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, there was. Well, yeah, but a lot of stuff. He ran into a lot of issues, man. And not, I mean, with some bad things with money, people trying to rip him off and not pay him, and then other artists trying to rip him off and kind of take his. I don't want to say gimmick, but he wasn't really looked upon as the way we look at him now. Back then, people kind of snubbed their nose at him, and you know, in my opinion, Chuck Berry is a genius. You know, and
Oh, no doubt.
if it wasn't for Chuck Berry, we wouldn't have that little Chuck Berry lick that everybody does. You know, I mean, he He's amazing. I think I bought that movie. I think it was last summer, and I've seen it when it came out, called Hell, Rock and Roll.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a documentary where he kind of comes out and plays this big concert. Keith Richards is like his rhythm guitar player, and I had that poster on my wall when I was in high school from that movie, Hell, Rock and Roll, with Chuck Berry on the front. But I was looking at my wife was down at her daughter's one weekend. This was like I said, it was this past summer or last summer, and I was here by myself, and I fixed myself a steak on the grill and sat down to eat and had me a beer, and I said, what do I want to watch? So I said, I went on Amazon and I was looking, and I said, I wonder if Hell, Rock and Roll is on Amazon, and it was, and I bought it, and I sat there and watched it from front. I was gonna say front to back, start to finish, and it's a great documentary. It's a little dated, but you get to see Clapton when he was the '80s. Clapton, he was to me, I call that his prime, and all the guys now that are barely hanging on by a thread. Of course, Chuck Berry's been passed away. He shows off his car collection, Chuck Berry does, and got some nice cars with the big plastic covers over them, and so he went through a lot to get the respect that he should have got early on in his career. But
there's no doubt.
So I can see why he was sour about a lot of stuff early on. And he was accused of some stuff because of his color that he didn't do. There was a lot of. So I could see why he would be ticked off at a lot of things. But Chuck Berry, I always loved his music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his music was great for sure.
Yeah. Always enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, it's legendary. I mean, there's no doubt or nothing to argue about there. But yeah, man, what are we going for? 8 out of 9? 8 out of 9 here? 2 to
Yeah,
go?
we got 1 or 2 more to go, I think.
1 or 2 more to go, man. Yeah, I don't like that one. Jesus. All right, here we go. Let's do this one. All right, let's do it. Okay. Which funk style originated in Washington in the 70s? Was it the go-go, the Afrobeat, G-funk, Avant funk? Which funk style originated in Washington in the 1970s? The go-go, Afrobeat, G-funk, or the Avant funk?
I
would have no idea on this.
What are the answers again?
Go-go, Afrobeat.
That one.
No, wrong. Go-go.
Oh, rats.
Nothing about that's all right.
Man. Rhodey says G-funk.
No, it was the go-go.
Oh.
Go-go was the correct.
I missed that one.
Rhodey's Jam Cave says, once the Carson Show Barry was playing and dancing around, hit Doc Severson in the face with the headstock. Doc was pissed.
Oh, man.
I bet.
Dang.
All right. Let's get to the next question. Joe's got to go for try to get 8 out of 10 here.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. This is tricky. It's easy because I can see the answer, but it's technically not easy in my opinion if I think about it. Here we go, Joe.
All right.
Final one of the night.
Okay.
Into the chat. This will probably give it away, actually, thinking about it. Which British rock band pioneered the use of the light show? Was it The Who, The the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, or Pink Floyd? What British rock band pioneered the use of the light show?
Pink Floyd.
That's correct. Congratulations. Winner,
All right.
winner, chicken dinner. You got 8 out of 10.
Not too bad.
That is fantastic.
80%.
Fantastic, man.
I'll take it.
I'll take it and run with it.
Take it. Yeah, man.
Buddy Buster. Oh, man. Oh, it's been a great show.
Yeah, man. It's been fun.
Yeah, man. Ed B. Mennel says, nice show.
Thank you.
Rody
Thank you.
Jam Cave says, way to go, Joe.
Thank you. Like I said, y'all, I didn't know we was doing this. I just got lucky.
Tom says, who? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't who, but it wasn't the who. But welcome to the
Hey,
stream,
Tom.
Tom. Is it Tom Lyle?
Tom Lyle. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome, man.
Hey, Mr. Tom. How you doing?
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for chiming in. Like I said, we are been live for hour and a half, well, hour 40,
Yeah.
somewhere in there. Talking a little bit about everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta work tomorrow. I just wanted to
Oh, man.
jump on and check it out. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, everybody, thank you so much. And happy Friday. And maybe, I don't know what's going on tomorrow night, but I'm hoping to get some more things loaded into this for different things. And
Yeah, y'all. We started using a different service, so we're
yeah,
kind of
so I'm kind of limited on videos and clips and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But it was kind of a feeler test run, but not a test run, one of those deals. So
But so far, though, Dave, now that you've used it live on a live setting here, and we're still live, what do you think of it so far?
I think it's really good. I think we're going to have to listen to the playback and get our microphones adjusted right. I'm either too loud or you're too quiet, one of the two. And other than that, I love the features on it. I just don't know how to gauge it as much, you know?
Yeah.
Like StreamYard, I knew, like when things were too low or too high, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, your clarity is unbelievable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to figure out how to match things. Because it's hard to... I'm having trouble determining where I'm at exactly. So when I hear myself on the playback, I'm like, whoa, I was way too... You know, I got to turn something down or up, you know,
Right. Yeah.
to match. Joe has a higher noise floor. Whatever that means.
Well, plus too, I have a vent right here, and the heat's on, so I got a noise gate engaged. So when I quit talking, that silences. But
And I got my noise gate on too.
yeah. Mark says I can hear the gates kicking in. Yeah, I gotta have that on, man, or
Yeah.
it would drive y'all crazy.
And if you took the gates off, you could almost hear their neighbors 50
Oh
yards
yeah.
away. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
But the
Yeah.
other thing is, like, it's just getting used to this new program too, and like, I just need to figure out some minor adjustments for my headphones. But overall, I think this is way better than StreamYard. Way better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I mean,
I
if
like
you're in
it,
a
man.
quiet room, yeah, you could probably. I can hear my own gates kicking on, and and they're not even set that tight.
Yeah.
It's just like I said. Hopefully, it keeps the noise of dogs barking out and
Right.
more direct, other than getting reverb of the room, stuff like that. Yeah. So no, I really like it. I like the options. I gotta get used to things, but I really like how the operations of it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm not even quite sure. Like I know how to end it, but I used to have like an
outro video or something.
To be honest with you, I didn't load anything for an outro. So with that being said, I'm gonna try this, and you may see my smiling face at the end of it. But I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna drop out of the stream. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Usually we go longer, but I'm gonna cut out here. So, Joe, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna remove you and try to do an exit here. All right, everybody. Try to do a short. So I can do something quick here. Is it a one hit Joe on end or is it a two? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go.